Good morning, everybody. All right, let's get to it. October 10th, 2022. So, FX Factory, Forex Factory at 13:35 hours. FOMC member Bernard speaks. Medium impact. Not sure that'll do anything, but just got to keep that in mind. So, yeah, let's get to it. All right, starting with the top-down approach. So last week, targets were hit. I figured that the first week of the opening of October would be the Judas swing up, and we rejected heavy off of this monthly order block here. Right, we tapped into the monthly order block. We've now left a fair value gap there. So that'll probably get revisited at some point later. But order block perfectly hit, rejected off of that. Looking at the weekly, we had the weekly order block up here, which we didn't quite reach up into, but we did have this weekly fair value gap right here, which we tapped perfectly into and rejected heavy off of that. Looking at the daily, we came up into this volume imbalance here, respected that nicely. Bodies respected that volume imbalance perfectly, rejected off of that, and now we're here. So and I've already got some notations here. So I think ultimate target is we're gonna reach down into, this was either a weekly, so sort of a weekly order block fair value gap area. First target is this liquidity below this swing low here. My guess is that we're gonna push up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week, create a high somewhere here. We've got a volume imbalance here. High of week will be somewhere around the 50% level of this candle. That's where the high of week is, and we'll reject off, targeting these lows here. So what that'll look like is something like this. We come up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then sell off, and then close the week, something like that. And that'll be our week 2 for a monthly, which should put us somewhere down here. So high week, Monday, Tuesday, somewhere between now and Wednesday, and then we come sell off, targeting these lows here. So that's what I expect. Looking at the 3 hour, it ties up nicely. We've got an order block here that we just smashed through, and usually around these order blocks that we break through, I think those are called breaker blocks, we should have some reaction off of there, create a new one to come down. We also got a fair value gap there. We do have another one up here with an order block, but not sure that we'll reach up that high. And looking at this, we've got liquidity taken here, and we've also got a breaking market structure. Sorry, thought I had this set up already. We had this break in market structure on the 3 hour here. So usually you look for a fair value gap up here, but I've seen where it's doesn't quite reach up there, and I can't pinpoint the conditions exactly as to when that happens. So usually on this leg we look for the 50% retracement. So on the 1 hour, again, fair value gap here, we wick up here, we've got an order block there. So maybe looking at it from this point of view, we've got a 1 hour order block here that was created. I don't know if that's the case though. Anyways, this is my area that I'm targeting for now. So for today, Monday, come back down to push up, most likely. We did have an opening gap that may be used as support. We pushed up past it, so that leads us to where we are now. We take that opening gap here, (6 a.m. consolidation). So it's the opening gap here. Pushed up above it, and I don't know. Ideally, I wanted to see it come down to here, but that may be a little bit of a stretch. So we got to see how we react off of this opening gap. Looking at the 15-minute up here, our pools of liquidity at 8:30, prior to 8:30, were here, which was already taken. Oops. And then down here, oops, wasn't taken yet. Got liquidity down there. So we got a nice run up here, another nice run up here, and we've now mostly rejected off of this opening gap. So my guess is that we get some sort of a break in market structure targeting the liquidity that's now resting up here, and that would be the next goal. We've got relative equal highs on the 1 minute, on the 5 minute, I got the volume imbalance targeted there. I may even reach it sooner than I expect, which means we may push up even harder, but we'll see. Getting a lot of chop this morning. Not looking like very good price action so far. So, sorry, just reviewing my notes here. So, looking at this, I think a point of interest here. Let me see. Got quite the displacement coming down. Need to make sure that I'm not too biased long, trying to fulfill my prediction here. So, tapped into this fair value gap up here, took out liquidity there, and now we're pushing down. So what I am looking at, however, is this 15-minute fair value gap down here that we repriced to, and see how it reacts off of that. Because right now on the 1 minute did have a nice displacement, but it wasn't that great in terms of fair value gap creation. So watching how price reacts down here. I guess this is I don't know where I got this. Oh yeah, it is a 5 minute. Ideally, I'd like something here. Yeah, because what I'm looking at is took out all this liquidity here. Had a break in market structure up here. Took out a low, nice displacement up, breaking market structure, untapped fair value gap, targeting these highs, and it looks like we're just about there. So let me start paying attention so I don't miss moves here. One thing to note though is that we did have a nice breakdown here on the 5 minute, and this could potentially be a break in market structure. So I've got to be wary of that. Alright, we've tapped into the fair value gap now. See how we react. So, low taken, super small. Let's see if we get a nice displacement up to be our break in market structure. Don't want to take this first leg here just because we do have this fair value gap on the 5 minute. So far we've got a nice reaction. Let's see if we can hold that though. So from this run, we are in discount technically, and we are also below midnight open price. But this reaction is very lethargic, so I'm not really liking it. Trying to get a view on the higher time frames here. Looks like we tapped into this hourly fair value gap with the bearish order block. Maybe we target these lows already. But no real clean entry, unfortunately. Other than that higher time frame entry there. Okay, so took out liquidity again. Let's see if this is our break of market structure. This is the fair value gap that I was talking about. Looks like we tapped right into it on the hourly. And we might be heading for these lows already. Interesting. That looked right. Oh, my little monster. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, princess. There you go. You're welcome. You're welcome. good memory, that's all.
And with Ace. That's our house.
You're busy at 8, you said? Let me go get ready. Alright. Looks like no trade for today. It's Chop City. Catch y'all later.